because it wouldn't make more sense. So they say we cannot run the ball on them. Okay, well, we're about to test that theory because we got some really good running backs. And this will be our do or die. Oh yeah, they got Terry McLaurin, Zadarius Smith, Quentin Nelson, left tackle. Let's make sure let's see our playoffs are. I need to change to Mr. Ron Rivera. Where is he at? Riverboat Ron. There he is. Let's change a different defense because I don't know. Not a fan of our defense. We'll go with Bruce Arians. Fuck it. Might as well make it good for this could possibly be our last game. I think we'll beat them, but we cannot start off slow. You feel me? So this is a very important game. Honestly, it's a big, huge game for us. I like that. That's good cover. Okay. Okay.
Today, from TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida.
Big game, man. Big game for the Jags.
Divisional round playoffs.
I don't know when's the last time they won a fucking playoff game. That'll be a long time to stretch. Let me look, actually. Just because. Last Jacksonville Jaguars playoff win.
It's the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Playoff record 7-7.
Baltimore Ravens.
Something we've only seen less than a handful of times since his franchise
2017.
was born back in the
Actually,
90s, and that's
Jalen
Jacksonville hosting in the playoffs as we welcome you to
2017. Still a little bit,
Big Field. Coming up, it's divisional round Saturday, and we've got an AFC battle on tap between the Baltimore Ravens and the Jacksonville Jaguars. The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So now the Ravens getting ready for their first go on offense.
That's really confusing.
They'll be led out by their
13 picks,
29
29 touchdowns, 3,670 yards.
All in all, he was pretty solid in the victory in the wild card round and threw a couple of touchdowns. And when it comes to quarterback play, you'd always love spectacular.
I don't like Kaepernick's. Motherfucker, stop.
But in the playoffs, you'll take
We're just gonna
solid,
see what they're gonna
and that's
do
exactly what they're looking for from him again in this contest.
On first down, Kaepernick. That's caught by Gabriel Davis.
9
And
yards.
he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Maybe
a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard.
That
to
looked
the
like he
34.
did a play after first.
At the 34-yard line.
Able to push his way through.
Almost
And
had
he'll
him.
be brought down right around the 37.
James Robinson from the Jags.
Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does It's just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
It's second and inches at the 47-yard line.
Knew he was gonna do that. Fucking
lane,
knew
but
it.
he can't rein
Good job,
it at
Simmons.
the line of scrimmage.
Great job.
Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with third down looming. On third down, Robinson. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. So in Jacksonville territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First down.
Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick.
Good block.
That's complete to Davis. 7 yards the pickup there.
Yeah,
I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it.
Oh no! Why did you guys not try to tackle him?
Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's
Like, you guys
about
just...
what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to
Let
themselves.
me replay
and
this
expressing.
again. Show you guys what is the problem with this fucking stupid ass fucking game. Look at that. There's 2 guys right there. 2 guys, Vic Beasley and Apke. Look. He gets off that, and then Apke just like, what are you doing? There's the stupid animations.
Keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
And perhaps
that
now
doesn't
close to
happen
the
in real
first
life.
points of
It
this
doesn't.
divisional
I
round
do the
game.
fucking jump on
As
him
it's
or help
first and
him.
goal.
I'm just like, oh, just go stand over there, like my thumb up my ass.
Robinson,
It's
and
just
now
not
get
gonna
him
help at all.
halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard
That would have been a
line.
4th down
So
without
the ball
possibly
position now
a
at the
field goal.
3.
It'd
Here's
be a
second
punt.
and goal.
There's just stupid animations like that. There's nothing I can do about it.
Kaepernick gonna throw. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Gabriel Davis there to make the grab.
Who is this
And the
guy?
Ravens
Gabriel
take it
Davis.
all the way
Oh,
down
he
the
plays
field
for
and
the
score on the opening drive. Forget about the storylines of being intimidated in the playoffs on the road. I mean, that was pretty clinical right there.
Yeah, they didn't treat it like it was a playoff game in January, did they?
No.
That felt much more like, hey, we're back in August, running a few drills in the practice field. They seem unaffected by what they're facing in this one.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Boston on the return. The Jaguars take over
Go,
first
boys.
and 10.
Throw it down the
At their
field.
own
Or
27-yard
run it,
line.
whatever.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
The 34-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there,
I was gonna throw, but I was like,
And
ugh.
he'll go out of bounds, it
Skip
looks
the
like,
first
right
one.
at the 40. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
First and 10 at the 40.
Now a play fake here on first down. And
Good
this one
pass,
caught
good
by Dez
catch.
Bryant. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Oh,
Go,
he's got a
Johnson.
little
Go, go, go,
daylight.
go, 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 go. Good
And he
job,
goes down, but
Johnson.
not before getting this inside the 25. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
A gain of 6 there on first.
Somebody block that dude. Thank you.
Now Johnson. And they'll get him down right around the 16. They got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
A gain of 2.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
Boy,
and he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Throwing his from. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about.
Boy.
And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
They'll try and run for it.
Touchdown,
1st and goal. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will make it into the end zone. And no return here from Westbrook. This will be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
To speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Play action. Now Kaepernick.
And he's so open, bro.
That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it.
Bad.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Now Cap, he's going to look to run. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react.
What?
Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball.
He like skipped 2 yards to catch that. I mean, it doesn't make sense how he would make that catch.
And the Ravens 1st down.
They'll run on 1st down. Robinson. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
Ball carrier.
2nd and 8 coming up.
At the 15-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
Now they'll run the option to the short side.
You got to
left.
make that tackle, bro.
And
You got to
out of
make that
bounds
fucking
all the
tackle.
way down at the 3.
Kaepernick on the keeper.
Pretty ideal right there. Keep it yourself,
You
get
gotta
the
make
first
that
down, and get the
tackle,
heck out of
Houston.
bounds.
And knowing him, I
That's
believe he's
a
thinking,
big
I
missed
get a few
tackle
more
on
yards
there.
if I just lower my shoulder. But he also hears
There
that
you go,
second
Van Der
voice in
Esch.
his head. His head coach, or probably his agent too, saying, get out of bounds, man. Don't do that.
This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal. At the 5-yard line.
And that'll hurt the average a bit
John
as this
Beasley.
time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Don't let him run.
Now this time Kaepernick will throw. Jacksonville's
There you
pass
go.
defense holds serve. 4th
Terrible
down.
pass.
They
Good
really
job,
had a good
D.
drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And his kick is good. And the Ravens strike first at 3-zip.
Ravens 10.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
On the return. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10. At
So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Looking downfield for Downs.
He had him.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact.
Wasn't a bad throw either.
Brings up second down.
Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over it, and they got there to break that one up.
And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend.
If this is what you want to see from a defense, give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense?
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. Westbrook now on the return. That one a 55-yard punt, 13 on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. Got a man open, it's Tyler Higbee. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. To throw, it's Kaepernick. And he's got his man out of the backfield.
Attaboy. Jacob.
And the play goes nowhere.
Attaboy.
Losing
Good
yardage
shit.
back near the 40
Very nice,
at the 39.
Good
And
shit.
despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Again, it's Kaepernick. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Back deep is Tavon Austin. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline.
Not a
The
good
Jaguars
kick.
take over
Not
1st
a
and
decent
10
field goal position.
at their own.
Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Out left side here to Bryant. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully
Good
well.
throw.
Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 31-yard line.
A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. From the gun, it's From. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left
I don't
in the
have a lot
first
of
half.
plays for it. Just the guys I'm looking for. I'm just not seeing the plays I want.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime.
Kick should be good.
It's a 42-yard attempt. Eventually able to knock this one through. And that will tie things up as we head toward halftime. So they're able to make things level just before half and also leave very, very little time on the clock.
And I love the way that you phrased that. Brought a little soccer into it, and that's really apropos considering.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. Now a hit and a loose football.
No!
But they will not be able to capitalize as time is run out here on the first half of play. We now proceed to the start of the second half.
Ball back anyways. That works.
Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27.
Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
Now, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
Johnson, the ball.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
At the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
That's big. Yep.
This is intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48.
Man, I cannot get no pressure.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. On the option, it'll be Kaepernick.
You guys can't fucking tackle one guy, dude.
But not much on that run, Charles.
Fucking pathetic.
No, that's exactly
Can't
the way to
tackle
execute a
him
run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
There you go, Simmons, good shit. Let's go.
Penetration too strong. He won't make it back to the line of scrimmage.
Let's fucking go.
Well, he's had success running the football in this one, and that's undeniable. But that time, the defense was on to it.
And partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Now from to pass on 2nd down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Zadarius Smith able to drop him for a loss of a couple. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
He'll let it fly for Austin. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back.
like I said, we don't deserve to win.
Back to the 25-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
On first and goal. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Carrier.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the 6-yard line.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on third and goal.
Atta boy. Good job, Vanderett. Good shit, dude.
And that's the kind of stand defenses are seeking. Third and goal, backs against the wall, and they get a monster sack, and now they're going to force him into a field goal. For them, that's a win.
And his kick is good. And the Ravens strike first. It threes him.
13.
They had it first and goal, 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds a little counterintuitive, but you run out of space to run the deep routes, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space. They end up having to take 3 there.
Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me, that's my bad, but let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense. Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in.
Nice block.
In this case,
get in my way, you
they
fucking
brought the
fat
heat,
ass.
and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. To throw on 3rd down, Walker. Screenplay, Johnson. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
Jaguars. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Blair on the tackle. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Really not a lot of fucking
on
plays
that
to choose from.
run.
It's
They'll
really
try
fucking
again,
annoying.
second and
There's not
10.
a lot of plays to choose from that are like good plays at
Play
all.
action. Walker.
Yeah,
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
nobody gets open.
Graham. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop it. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 17.
Look at that, wide open.
Airing it out for Williams.
Oh, Williams with the catch. He's going all the way for a touchdown. Let's go.
Mike Williams, 67
Good throw, baby.
And once again,
Let's
the
go.
Jaguars are back out in front. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that
There
to
we
your
go.
team, and
That
then
was good
following
somewhere.
through
Let's
all the way
go.
through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
It's been a great game, and we are not done yet. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And no return here from Westbrook. This will be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter.
There you go,
And he's
baby.
gonna go down.
A lot of who.
Sack on
There we go. There we go.
Breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
Let's go, baby.
On
Get
second
him again.
down, here's Kaepernick.
Wide
Open
open.
man,
No
he'll
coverage.
be the tight end.
Whose man is that?
And up to the 35 before
No,
they're
not
able
even
to
close,
knock him
dude.
down.
Who the fuck's covering
That one
that
good
guy?
for a
Seriously,
first.
let me look at this again, because this is fucking pissing me off. Whose man is this? Was it Jacobs? Yep. Look, that's about almost 5 yards of space right there. Okay, yeah, he's got to go. He can't cover, so yeah, that's a big issue, especially for tight ends that they use. Okay, well, we're changing that matchup. Where is he at? I need to take. Okay.
Down pickup of 18 yards.
First down, Baltimore.
Now Kaepernick. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. 3 yards the gain there. Second down.
Complete to Frank Gore. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Why is he still guarding him? The game doesn't understand.
Here's Kaepernick. They go with a screen
that's
to
a
Gore.
fucking bullshit block,
He'll be
dude.
taken down, but not
He's
before
like
he gets
fucking.
into enemy
I don't even know what
territory.
to say that, dude.
15 yards on the play. First down.
Like he just suddenly steps 2 feet and he's walking me like I had that.
Drive
It
for
just
what would
doesn't
be a
make any
go-ahead
sense.
touchdown. And you and I both know this is
I
where you
don't-
need a quarterback who
cover
can keep his
again.
cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
In the wild card game last week, he had 4 catches, and now he has his 4th catch here.
Raven, first down.
Throwing on first down is Kaepernick.
Wide open. Jacobs again got
He'll
burned.
dump it underneath to his
Get
running
him out of
back,
the
complete.
fucking game. Like, what? I swear to God, dude. Take him out of the fucking game. Like, this is fucking ridiculous. I don't know why.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far in this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. This is caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A big one coming in this divisional round playoff. Third and goal.
Let's go, baby.
Get a throw away. He's taken down.
We're going to go for it. Oh, this could be the game right here.
First timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Kaepernick to throw for it on 4th. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tyler Higbee there to make the grab.
Whose man is that? Where is he at? There he is. can't play coverage. You can't play zone. You can't play man-to-man. Like, bro, I gotta make some serious changes. That's just ridiculous. Absolutely not good at all.
This is indeed up to a 3-point lead. A 10-play drive that time. And it's
game should not be close like this at all.
Following the touchdown,
based on our
here's Koo to
records.
kick off.
Stupid.
Taken in at the 3. And able to get this out to the 25.
First down 10 at their own 25-yard line.
He's gonna be out for a while.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And
Way
this is
overthrow.
where your preparation and
That
your
would have been
confidence
right
comes
there.
into play.
Most
They've
likely.
worked on these
Yeah,
situations.
they practice this all the time,
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Being chased out left. His throw incomplete.
Fucking bullshit.
Levine Toilolo.
Get him out. Get him out. Putting Jake back in. Can't miss those throws. You're done. You're done. You're fucking done. You're missing throws. Those throws
Tight
wide
end
the
is
fuck open. You're
intended
done.
target.
Garbage.
But
Get
now
off
it'll
my
be
fucking
third
team,
down.
Brings up third
Get off my
down
fucking
and
team.
10.
You're bench. That's it. Jake, fucking do something.
Play
Jake, please.
action. It's from.
That's gonna be complete. Oh no! Oh no! I'll
And
take
he'll
it.
lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of
There's
12.
just no place to fucking choose from at all, dude.
From
Like,
off
there's
the
none.
play action. Flushed out right.
Look at this guy. Look at him.
That's into the
Very
hands
nice.
of the tight
Leg
end
it.
Leggett. Now he takes this
I'm
one
going for the
down almost
touchdown.
all
Good,
the
good
way
job,
to the
Jake.
30.
Good shit. Good shit.
Now the Jags will use the second of their
Way to get time in the
timeouts.
pocket. Way
As
to
the clock
make
will
a good
stop
throw
with
too.
37
Very nice.
seconds
Good
to play.
I like it.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's
Bryant.
first and 10
Ooh,
just
that's a good
outside the
route.
30.
Feels like 37 seconds. Remember,
He's back to throw. Forced out to his left. He'll run it. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline
two
and get
plays
out of
in the
bounds
pistol.
and
Two plays
avoid
in
the big
pistol,
hit.
too. Come on, Graham. I need you, man. I need somebody to step the fuck up, please. I do not want to go home this
He'll
early.
look to throw.
It might be open. Oh, he
And
dropped
that
it.
is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down
Third
on him there. He
down.
could not hang on. It's third down.
Look at
They
boot
come
week.
up
We still
now,
got,
third
we get a
and
good
5 following
fucking
the
throw
incomplete
and blocking
pass.
here. We got a timeout, so we just kick the field goal if we don't get it.
Back to throw. They'll roll him out right.
Triple coverage.
And a throw there going to be incomplete. Fourth down
tie it
now
up.
defensively.
Tie it up.
Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but
I
they
got
have to be
full
very
range and did my
careful
job.
not to get over-exuberant, over-excited, and blow an assignment and give up the big first down.
A 43-yard attempt.
Oh, I thought he missed.
Badgley
I was
able to
about to
punch
freak out.
this one through. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. So in the final minute, they turn it over
let
to their
them wobble
kicker to
for a
get him
minute.
back to even, and he does not disappoint.
Brandon, do you think the pressure ever gets to this guy? Because I sure don't. That was pretty smooth right there. But I tell you, he better not rest on his laurels, because there's a good chance they may need him again if this game goes to overtime.
And no return here from Westbrook. This will be a touchback.
We got 2 timeouts.
The
I think they're
Raven
just going
offense
to
set at the line for this next
They're
drive.
fucking better.
They'd
I'm
like to
pissed.
avoid overtime here, so maybe they could work the sidelines, but then defensively, how do they adjust to that if they do work the sideline?
It's the old leverage game, and we usually talk about leverage
That's
at
a
the
big
line of
game.
scrimmage, right? Who's going to win with the low blocking and everything that goes along with that. But in this case, you're trying as a defender to leverage them towards the middle of the field, not let them get to the sidelines and try and tackle them in bounds in order to run the clock out.
What the
Chess
fuck?
match here late. The open man is Westbrook. And they'll get him down count is he's inside the 40. 4 quarters not enough.
Oh yes,
We're
overtime. I was about to say.
overtime
We just fucked that up. Oh my
How
god.
much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game? How much fun is it for us to see this one get an extra period to get settled?
Overtime in a playoff game. Awesome setup. Remember, the rules the same as they would be in the regular season.
That's exactly right, Brandon. Remember, the receiving team, if they score a touchdown, game is over. But if they kick a field goal or don't score, the other team gets a chance to get the football. They get a possession. If they go down and score, they win the football game at that point. If both teams kick field goals, we keep
Where's the
playing.
end up with the time?
If a
playoff
defense
for a draw?
scores, let's say the receiving team gets the ball, doesn't score, or they throw a pick six or fumble, gets picked up, the defense scores, game over. But here's the best part. In the regular season, only one period is played. We could call it a tie. Here, we're going to play until we have a winner.
Oh, okay. Makes sense. There you go, Vic. Way to get in there, bud.
Goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
Way to get in there, even though you didn't make the tackle.
Beasley,
But still,
not just
good
a
job.
pass rusher. He gets in to quickly blow that play up. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Get in there, get in there. Sack his ass. Pick! Diggs! Pick!
Intercepted. Picked off by
Let's go, baby! Let's go!
this one back to
Let's
the
go!
29.
Let's go! Not a kid, let's fucking go, baby!
And you know what they say.
Let's
when you throw
go.
an interception like that in overtime,
Let's
you don't
fucking
usually
go.
get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down
Good
for us.
fucking
That's
shit.
typically how coaches and teams feel about it. If you throw one, you likely
That
cost
is what's
yourself
up.
the game.
Good job,
The run
Diggs.
got
Great
4. Now they
fucking
deal
job,
with a 2nd
dude.
and 6.
Second and 6.
Good fucking
Again, it's Johnson.
terrible block for
Looking
Lane.
for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're
Run the
left
ball,
with a
run
3rd down and 6.
It's 3rd down and 6.
This is Geis. And he's
go,
going to
Geis.
have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8. It moves the chains. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it, because you're trying to get to the end zone.
Damn,
You're trying
you
to
guys
end
got
the game
blocked.
right here. And I know the
Fuck.
defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball
I kick the
free
fucking
and
terrible.
protect their
That's
end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
37.
Wow.
The
you guys are
defense going to call a timeout. So as they head to the sidelines, we'll head to this break on EA Sports. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. From the left
Kick
hash,
is
this
up.
from 37.
And it is
the
good.
kick is
Jags
good.
advance.
He puts it through, and they are moving on to the AFC Championship.
Good shit, boys. Good shit.
Ravens 20.
Way to play hard. Get away.
And they're moving on to the conference championship. How about this?
Yeah, fuck
What a
you.
tremendous feeling
Fuck
to
you,
get
bitch.
to the game that can get you to the Super Bowl. A fantastic season. Unfortunately, for the other team, a tough, tough way for it to end.
Good win.
So that's
Shaky
a
win, but I'll
wrap
take
for
it.
Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Jaguars are winners here as we say so long from Jackson.
Damn, I wish I had that. Could I undo something? What? Oh man, that was a tough win, man. I could tell you that much, Buck. Whew.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Oh, we gotta play the Raiders. Oh yes. Who's this? Who's this? Oh, we got our lineman back. Awesome. And we got Parham back. Let's go. Definitely need him. Let's go, baby. Last one, boys. Last one. Oh, they got Derrick Henry, Aaron Donald, and Chris Godwin. This should be an interesting game, honestly. Okay, we're gonna. I don't want. I'm changing all this shit. We're gonna go with spread. Then we're gonna go with Carolina. Use. I don't know what that means. Use NFL Live playbooks. Whatever that means. Okay. Those are badass.
Today, from TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida, it's the AFC Championship game on EA Sports.
Who's our quarterback? Oh, no, I don't know what the quarterback is.
As we'll see Jake Fromm and the Jacksonville Jaguars versus Sam Darnold and the Las Vegas Raiders.
Something we've only seen less than a handful of times since this franchise was born back in the 90s, and that's Jacksonville hosting in the playoffs as we welcome you to TIAA Bank Field. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl, and it'll be a great one between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Jacksonville Jaguars. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Oh, a lot of guns, okay. Makes sense. Oh, I like that monster. That's pretty dope.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Yeah, we don't use a lot of receivers. Oh, God.
Is incomplete.
Well, they've got man
That
coverage on
could
the
have been really
outside, and my
bad
scouting
right there.
report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
A run here with Dearness Johnson. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun, here's Fromm. Escaping the pressure right. He completes it to Bryant. And he is going to have a Jags first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. Give him 8 yards on the play, and they pick up the first. They'll run it with Johnson. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
The 46-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Fromm.
Wide open.
They'll check it down to Geis. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They'll run for it. Geis. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. So he needed 1. He ended up getting 3.
And I really like the way he ran that one, too. That's really intelligent running because oftentimes a running back could get too greedy. Try and hit the home run on a play where you just need a few yards. Well done there, making sure you got the first down and not worrying about trying to get a touchdown.
I'll give him 9 there on the first down completion.
At the Raiders' 35-yard line.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Out of the gun, Geis. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
18-yard line.
Here's Fromm to throw. They'll find Williams on the slam.
Attaboy. Good
And the
throw.
Jags are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep. 1st and goal.
Goal at the 3-yard line.
On the ground, Geis. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
It looks like they quit hitting the snooze button on their alarm there. Finally a sign of life from this defense. They've been fairly passive on this opening drive. Now able to stand up on 1st and goal, and they sent that play backwards.
Oh, I had a
And he'll
lane.
get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Looking to throw from, eluding the pressure right. The ball comes out.
What?
And the Raiders pick it up. And a big
I thought he was
turnover
going out of
there as
bounds.
his guys will get the football back. So the Raiders backed up here to begin their first drive. They'll be led out by the 3rd overall selection back in 2018 from USC. It's Sam Darnold.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order.
It didn't put me out of bounds. I don't know why. That's nice. Oh my god, bro. Kill me, please.
to get it done, and that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football, but in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
He's going to have the first down past the 20, as he'll take this up to the 22-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And the Las Vegas first down.
Darnold.
Attaboy, Barron. Let's go. Or Jalen, sorry. My bad.
Jalen Smith. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Faking the give, Darnold looking downfield for Godwin. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Intended for Chris Godwin. Isaiah Simmons there defensively.
Who was on him? That was a good play. Good job, Diggs. You're behind, but I'm still good.
Darnold. Henry's got it out on the left side. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
But
fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Pitches it to Johnson.
Attaboy, Johnson. Good shit.
Before they're able to get it up to the 25. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Blocking at the point of attack there was very strong. He had a couple of running lanes.
And I never want to overlook the offensive line, but that's what they get paid to do. How about the quarterback? Everyone thinks all he's going to do is throw the football. His movement and deception can help the running game as well.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
10 more yards.
It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
First down.
Throwing is from. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete.
Might have been open, but I wasn't
now
looking.
That'll bring up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the gun, it's from. Able to find his running back, Geis. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
He gets it left side to Johnson. And he will have a Jaguars first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Oh.
And as he throws, he lost the football. It's loose.
And he didn't pitch it.
From on the keeper. A
Why did you not
hear a
pitch
lot of
it?
veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover him.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble. Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on third down.
And that is very well done there. This will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
He'll have a first down and more past the 20. And they will finally get him down to the 27-yard line.
Tyrell Williams.
A well-executed 22-yard gain. AFC title game, second quarter action, 2 minutes to play. And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us, as always, as he will start to look ahead. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A big play there on the catch and run, 46 yards. Now it's Darnold. They set up the screen.
Oh my God, are you kidding me right now, dude?
Had a nice broken tackle and then brought down right around the 20.
You gotta make that fucking tackle,
Facing
bro.
a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Darnold from the gun. A good throw here, finding Pascal. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes, and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air.
And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Tyrell Williams there to make the grab as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Jaguars take over first down.
Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
Screenplay, Johnson. He'll
have a first down
past the 40. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
43-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Fromm. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. He couldn't hook up with a Nunwa that time, and it's second down. On play action, they'll
Good
throw.
fucking block.
And his throw is incomplete.
Oh my God, he was there.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the
was
ball.
there.
But surprise,
He was
that guy
open,
was covered.
man.
So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
He was
On
open.
third down, he'll drop to throw. Letting one go deep for a Nunwa.
No!
And unable to connect.
Oh,
Incomplete.
he was open too.
Give them
He
credit,
dropped
they took
it.
their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play.
You gotta make
he came
the
in,
catch,
made the
man.
contact, just as he's trying to haul it
Good
in.
thrown ball too. Touchback.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
You gotta make that catch.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball, just go ahead, finish up the half, and get on out and talk about it.
So we come upon, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. The return man, Wilson. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Second half begins with a run by Henry.
What the fuck was that? Well, like, he, like, didn't even touch him.
It's
I'm tired of this game already. It makes no sense at all. Why you wouldn't hit him like that.
So that changes things in a big way.
No animation, I'm not going to be like 2 feet next to him.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. And his throw here's incomplete. Tyrell Williams was the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Derrick Henry. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25.
Tackled at the 20.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get him into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks.
Come on.
They need to make up some ground.
Step in front of that, dude. Fuck.
He is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So
Make a
here's
fucking
a
play
1st
on
and 10
that.
now, down inside
He's
the 20.
forcing it, dude.
Draw play. This is Henry. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Bro.
At the 18-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams.
Complete.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man.
Good job.
From someone
Let's go.
Running into a defensive player.
97, whoever that is.
not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction.
Partner, when you see a screen pass,
Look at this dude run all the way over there.
Tackle ends up making the play. You know that one wasn't sold well at all.
Not a kid.
Because he should be upfield by the time you throw the pass. If not,
Lewis.
you end up with
He
big
got
trouble,
Lewis.
as we just saw right there.
A 36-yard attempt.
And Hopkins' kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip.
The score, Raiders 10. Jaguars.
So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those. Go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell right here?
Fuck.
The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him.
Yeah.
So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field.
And the Raiders have got him. D Ford just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
That's a pick.
Not a lot.
Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. Picked by Julian Love.
Nobody getting
and he
open.
takes this one back
Fucking
into
playbook
the
shit,
end zone,
dude.
and the
can't. Not a good playbook at all.
A score.
Not a good
talking
playbook.
about defenders having great
Like, there's
vision
like
and being
no
able
fucking
to
plays
see
at all.
plays
None.
unfold and make their own
Fucking
plays.
waste of
But you
time,
also
dude.
have to have
Like I
good
said, this game
feel
is
as well
fucking
because
trash.
you can't see everything out there.
Not over
See
yet,
the
but
play unfold,
that was not good.
feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
And this will make it into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. And out now comes
9 plays. You see that? 9 plays.
They're down
12 plays.
17-0.
Like,
really
what?
needing to find that offensive spark on this drive as they have it with a 1st and 10.
Stupid, bro. Why do they have that in the playbook? Like, why would they have that here? I don't get it. It sounds retarded.
After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. He'll have a 1st down.
Like, there's no turn radius. I can't turn.
And past the 40
Okay.
before he's out of bounds.
Trying to turn it, but no.
We're going to get a
want to do it.
timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now this throw caught left side. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Sliding out of the pocket. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Des Bryant, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. Shotgun handoff now to Geis.
What? Nice
they go
blocking.
backwards here.
Fucking
Losing
fat ass
yardage
bitch.
back at the 48-yard
Nice fucking
line.
blocking, dude.
It'll be a loss
Nice
of a
blocking.
full 3 yards there, and it
Like,
also
dude,
brings up
what the
3rd
fuck
down.
are you blocking? Such a fucking fat.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity
if I don't get this, I'm gonna
and be
quit,
able to make
basically.
some of these plays
no point,
that they have
honestly.
not been doing so far.
He's airing it out for Williams. And this is going to be incomplete.
It was
The
open,
Jags
too.
come up empty on 4th down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their
I can't
aggressiveness.
move
I like
my
what
dime,
they're
bro.
doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
At the Jaguars' 46-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down.
I'm just gonna keep-
Darnold.
I can't
That's into
move
the
him.
hands of Pascal. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Raiders.
Now it's Henry. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Jalen Smith. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the
On 2nd and 12.
Good
Darnold.
coverage.
And this one incomplete.
There you go.
Too much contact to hold on to that one. And it's
Well, look to
3rd
you, D.
down.
There he is.
Complete pass
He
on
did
that
score
last play, and that
anything
means
right
they need
here.
to come up with something here on 3rd
Yeah, it's
down.
not good. It's not looking good.
Darnold now to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Henry. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the 1st down.
It's now 4th down.
1 quarter remains until we crown the AFC champion. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
We missed.
And that is no good.
Wow.
And this score will stay right where it is. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the 4th quarter. That's one of
That
the few things
is
that's gone
big
wrong.
for me, at
Exactly
least.
right. This one was
How
well
much
in
time I
hand.
have left
That kick
to do
there
anything
was more
like
for
this.
cosmetics, you know, to add to their score.
So that's
Not
pretty
getting
big.
it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
He's going to let it go again.
He didn't jump.
Into heavy traffic,
So
and it's
there's no jumping
intercepted.
animation for this.
Picked up by Josh Jackson. And he will take it across midfield and
Yeah,
down to
quit.
the 45. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage as a rookie QB.
I pressed triangle and no jump at all.
Understand this. You saw zone in college, and the
try to
defensive
break
backs
that up.
reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second
no
faster.
fucking plays,
You got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Again, it's Henry, and he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
Not even my players.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
Totally fucking garbage.
2 yards on the play. First down, Las Vegas.
Henry. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up.
Well, good.
While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. On 2nd and 11 now.
Attaboy, Vanderish.
Rush coming, and he's taken
Get after
down.
his ass.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Las Vegas sending out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. And that interception that ended their previous drive likely also ended any shot they had at victory.
I don't know why they have this in the fucking game.
Pressure gets to him and down he goes.
Why do they have this
back at the
coach?
4-yard line?
There's literally like not
Aaron
even 50
Donald
fucking plays.
picks up his second
Why
sack
do
of the
you have it in the fucking
afternoon.
game?
Don't need it all back at
Mentally
once, but you
challenged
figure they're
fucking
going to
people
need
are
something
stupid.
here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
That's gonna be picked off. See, I went back to that and pressed the button and actually
Pretty
worked.
good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on.
That pass
third
defense
down.
sucks. Like, and we can't
The
get no good
Jaguars
anything,
on
not
3rd
good.
down. They've struggled to the tune of
I
2
don't want
for
to
8
throw it
so
to
far.
Brian
This
because
is
of
3rd
that
and
guy, but I
17.
probably don't need to, honestly.
Try to lay one
That's
up
way
deep.
underthrown.
That's going to be knocked
Way
away
underthrown.
and incomplete. It
I
was
don't know why
Kenny
he threw
Vaccaro
towards the
there to
middle
get a
of the
hand
field
on that one.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
And they're indeed going to go
Trying to
for it
test
here
that
on
guy over
4th
there. I got
down.
nothing to lose, so I
So
might as well
trailing here
just
in the
go
last
for it.
quarter. Let's see how this plays out. The catch
There
is
you go,
made by
Ridley. There you go.
Ridley.
There we all get
And
some.
they work this out past the 25. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course.
Incomplete. Coverage defensively by Jeff Okuda.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd
Try
and
Brian
10.
now. Somebody a contested catch or something.
From off of play action. Going deep here for Bryant. He's
Why
got a man.
does he not have a good arm or what? Why is he
A
going
game
so
there
short?
of 30 big ones. So the
Probably
big play
causing
gets him
fucking
across
fixes that he
midfield
doesn't
now
have a
for
strong
1st
arm.
and
Look
10.
at this guy.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing.
Like,
And
what
he's
is that
gonna be
throw?
intercepted a 3rd time.
What is that throw, dude? He's running the
And
streak.
he'll bring this
Not
one
a
back
comeback.
to the 29. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's
That's
a lot
way
of
short.
knowledge to be gleaned every
What are
time
you
you throw an
doing?
interception if you do things the right
This
way.
fucking game is just
And
terrible,
hasn't
dude.
there
Why
been
even?
a
Why
pretty
does this
darn
game
good
exist?
quarterback along the way who threw a lot of
It doesn't make any
interceptions early,
sense.
learned from them, became great
What
later.
kind of
Who
throw
would that
is
be?
that?
That'd be one Peyton Manning
What
threw
kind of
28
throw
his
is
rookie
that?
year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think, okay, he's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Like,
Yeah, I think he's
Jesus
doing okay.
Christ.
They'll run it again with Henry.
Get out of here,
And this
Henry.
looks a lot like the last play. Behind the line of scrimmage, he's tackled for the 2nd straight go-around. Great job by this Jacksonville D.
I've never seen a quarterback underthrow that dude so fucking much.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
That's crazy, man.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's the Raiders punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away.
And all these fucking kickers kick that far, dude. It doesn't make sense. The game is
57
just full of
yards the
shit,
official
dude.
distance. And the Jaguars
Like, no kicker's
go
just
on
gonna kick
offense,
it
first
60
down
fucking
and
yards
10.
when he just did.
The
Like,
Jaguars back with it on offense.
This game is so
And let's
fucking
face it, this
retarded.
drive is not going to have any
No,
bearing
you
on
should
this
not
game,
play
but
it
it's kind of
whatsoever.
important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
He's going to let it fly.
like, that was a good throw. Man, it's still
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
On 2nd down, here's From. And his pass is intercepted.
no time to throw the ball deep.
Today.
That's a touchdown.
Picked off by Julian Blackman. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers
We've
a
seen
score.
enough. Honestly, I've seen so much. I'm fucking done. Just
That's the
gonna run the
story of the
clock out,
game.
man.
They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Taking it about the 1. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And this AFC title bout has no doubt not gone according to plan, and these fans, they seem stunned as we move towards the final stages of this ball game. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And that is incomplete.
Oh my gosh, dude.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Jesus fucking
Now
Christ,
they face
man.
a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
No way can hang on to the fucking ball, dude.
Play action. It's
Really
from.
annoying me.
Now a desperation
That's
throw
actually
deep
not bad.
downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with From. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 30. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25.
Hey, it's already game over, though.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
At the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 From. Flushed out right.
Look how
Going
much
for
speed
it
that dude
all.
has.
And that's
He
going
caught
to
up
be
hella quick. Who
incomplete.
is that?
Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Out of the shotgun, here's From.
Way overthrown
And it's
again.
intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Josh Jackson. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard
And he's
line.
close.
Intercepted by the Raiders.
And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Game
Based
over.
on the fact that he's still out
Told
there,
you we're gonna
and he
fucking
threw a
lose.
5th interception, I'm
Yep.
wondering if his
Say
head
bye to
coach
this
believes that he's
fucking
really
game. I ain't
strong
playing this shit
mentally
no more.
and wants him to play
Just
through
pissed
it.
down the
Because
mechanics
otherwise,
shit
you need to
fucking
get him
ass.
out and fight another day because this
Terrible
could leave
fucking
lasting
game, dude.
damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Really a great season, not a whole lot to hang their head about.
Not at all, and you know, the winning side, they're so ecstatic.
Well, guys,
going
see
to
you
the
guys
Super
later.
Bowl. But
Not
for the
playing this
guys that
game.